Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Andini Aulia Pratiwi and I am from class 6C. My student number is 123 Today I would like to present my research method article entitled Expressive Speech Act in President Prabowo Subianto Statement regarding the 2025 Sumatra disaster. Evidence from Tempo.co English. So the first material is about introduction. The 2025 Sumatra disaster caused severe humanitarian impacts and became a national crisis. It affected many people and required an immediate response from the government. In response to this disaster, President Prabowo Subianto delivered several public statements. His statement not only informed the public but also expressed his concern from the victims. Because of this disaster, language plays an important role in crisis communication. Political leaders needs to communicate empathy, solidarity, and reassurance during difficult situations. Therefore, this study is based on pragmatics, especially speech act theory. Among the five speech act categories, this research focuses on expressive speech act because they reflect the speaker's emotion and attitudes. Although previous studies have discussed expressive speech act in different contexts, studies on Indonesian presidential disaster communication are still limited. Therefore, this study aims to identify and analyze expressive speech act in President Prabowo statement using Tempo.co English as the data source. The next material is literature review. First, pragmatic studies how meaning is understood based on the context and speaker intention. This means that meaning depends on the communication situation. Based on pragmatics, this research applies speech act theory. According to Shirley, speech acts are divided into 5 categories, and this study focuses on expressive speech act. Expressive speech act are used to express the speaker's feelings such as thanking, apologizing, condoling, deploring, congratulating, and welcoming. Besides expressing emotion, expressive speech acts also have social function. They help build empathy, strengthen solidarity, and maintain public trust during a crisis. Finally, previous studies have explored expressive speech act in political speeches and social media, but research on an Indonesian president's disaster communication remains limited. The next material is method. The research method. This study employed a qualitative descriptive method. The data consisted on 17 expressive utterances collected from 10 Tempo.co English news articles published between 29 November 2025 and January 5, 2026. The data were collected through documentation and note-taking. Then each utterance was classified using Shirley taxonomy of expressive speech act and interpreted using the theory of Yulee, Leach, and Thomas. Finally, source triangulation was used to ensure the credibility of the findings. Now let's move to the findings. So here is a table 1. It showed that apologizing, deploring, and condoling are the most frequent expressive speech acts, each accounting for 23% of the total data. This indicates that President Prabowo Subianto emphasized responsibility, concern, and sympathy in responding to the disaster. Thanking accounts for 70%, reflecting appreciation for those involved in disaster response, while welcoming appears 11%, showing openness toward support and cooperation. Congratulation does not occur because it is not appropriate in the context of humanitarian disaster. And next material is discussion. Apologizing, President Prabowo expressed responsibility for government shortcomings while maintaining public trust through direct and indirect apologies. And the next is deploring. Deploring was used to express concern and criticize negligence or inappropriate response to the disaster, emphasizing accountability. Next, condoling. Condoling reflected empathy, solidarity, and emotional support for disaster victims through inclusive and compassionate language. Next, thanking. Thanking convey appreciation to disaster response teams, government officials, security personnel, and other contributors. Last is welcoming. Welcoming promote hope, resilience, and unity by encouraging cooperation and strengthening the emotional connection with affected communities. So, in conclusion, this study identified 5 types of expressive speech acts: apologizing, deploring, condoling, thanking, and welcoming. The findings show that apologizing, deploring, and condoling were the most frequently used types, reflecting responsibility, concern, and empathy. Overall, expressive speech acts function not only to express emotion but also to build public trust, strengthen solidarity, and support effective political communication during disaster response. So maybe that's all for my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.